Now let me explain the Islamic belief for that, right? We believe that Jesus was a messenger. He brought the message like Moses, we believe he didn't have a father, right? But then again, Adam didn't have a father or mother, right? So that's a miracle of God. It doesn't mean he's a literal son of God, right? In Aramaic, the language of Jesus, son would be a term of endearment, as would be father. Like today, even if you go to a Catholic priest, you may tell him, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, right? But you don't mean like he, had intercourse with your mother and you were born from his, genetics. No, you just mean that you're showing respect to somebody who's older and more respected, right? Yeah. So here, when you talk about Aramaic language of reaching out to, oh Father, or my son, it's a term of endearment. That's why in the Bible you'll see other people being called the Son of God, including David and Solomon and Jacob, even though they weren't physically the sons of God, right?
There were miracles that happened during this.
Excellent.
Different people
We believe that. We believe that. We believe those miracles. We believe that he could walk on water. We believe he could cure the sick. But those were the same kind of miracles that other prophets before him had, and prophets after him, like Prophet Muhammad, like we talked about splitting of the moon, right?
Yeah.
What does that tell you? That he was a true prophet of God.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he's a literal son. Like God's above all that, right? Yeah. So me and you have the same belief that we believe in one creator, right? Yeah. We believe that those people were messengers like Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad. Yeah. These were the messengers of God, right? Yeah. Now we believe that God sent guidance to people, right? Yeah. Like for example, the Bible, the Old Testament, the Torah, the New Testament, the Psalms of David, and then the Qur'an to the Prophet Muhammad. These were guidances sent from the same creator, right? Yeah. So there you go, man. You have that Muslim belief, right? Now what we need to do is you need to profess that belief, right? You got to say, look, what is a Muslim? Do you know? Anybody who submits themselves to their creator, that's a Muslim, right? Do you submit yourself to your creator? Do you believe that, look, my creator knows better than me? I want to follow that true path that my creator set for me?
It's difficult to change religions.
No. I'm not talking about changing religions. I'm not talking about conversion. I'm talking about you. What's your name? Adam, as a person, do you believe that you want to submit yourself to your creator?
I believe I should, believe
there you go.
Word, try to live his life.
Excellent. So that's what a Muslim is. Yeah. The one who submits themselves, who says, I want to live according to how my creator wants me to live.
And some ignorant people always say that the word of the Quran perverts people to make war like ISIS is doing right now. But the same thing is with Christians.
Right. Look at the guy who shot up the synagogue. Look at what happened in New Zealand. Look at what the KKK's been doing. Look at what the IRA does. Look at the Nazis.
They all pervert the word of everything.
Forget politics.
I don't try to be political.
I feel you, man.
I don't try to
forget all of that. Let's just talk about the core beliefs, right? So you as Adam, when you submit yourself to your creator, you're already a Muslim. Right? We're not talking about changing religions. We're just talking about you coming to terms with the fact that you want to follow that pure message, not that corrupted message of making man into God and God. I mean, think about this. God sent his son or himself to get killed for forgiveness. Like, how are you going to kill my son or kill me for forgiveness? That's a bigger sin, right?
They say he was sacrificed for us.
Right, but think about that. Let's say, think about this. If you, let's say I steal something from you, like Adam ate from the forbidden tree, right? Right?
Both of them did, yeah.
Okay, even Adam and Eve, they did something wrong, right? Yeah. How are you going to make everybody be born with sin, right? Yeah. That's not going to happen, because when you're born as a child, you're pure. You're not going to be held accountable for your parents' sin. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Right. So think about this, right? When the child is born, it's pure, it's innocent. Yeah. Like, if you did something, can I imprison your son for it? No, that's wrong, right? Yeah. Like, if I kill somebody, you're going to take my son and kill him for it? No, you're going to hold me responsible, right? Yeah. And then think about this. Adam ate from the tree, and for forgiveness, God sends his son to be killed? That's horrible. Like, just think logically, right? Let's say you go to a store, right? And you take a piece of candy, you put it in your pocket, you don't pay for it.
All right.
That's wrong, right? You stole.
Even though it's candy, but yeah.
Yeah, even if it's candy, but you still shouldn't steal. You got to pay for it, right?
Sure.
Then you come back, you're like, hey, I'm sorry, I stole this candy, my bad. And the guy's like, well, to make up for it, you got to kill my son.
Right.
That makes no sense, right? You feel me? Right? That makes no sense. Like, killing the Son of God is a bigger sin on humanity than eating from a tree.
That's why after Jesus did on the cross, there was a quake in Jerusalem.
Right, but think about this. If people killed Jesus, and then you're saying there was a quake, that means it was something that upset God. It was something wrong. It was not something that forgives you. That's worse than eating from the tree. right?
I suppose.
You agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Good. So, what I want you to do is think about this, man. You and me all believe in one creator, right? You and me believe that that creator is not 3 or 4 or 7, it's one. That's the one that sent all these messengers, sent all these historic miracles that people saw, right?
Yeah, so a friend back home, he went to prison for a while and he found God while he was in prison, you know?
Gotcha.
But one thing he always told from Wu-Tang Clan, one guy, I don't remember the guy's name, but he said that if you were to put the Bible into context, it would be basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's what it is. It's supposed to live life.
Right.
Like if there really isn't a God, well, they're still giving you ways to live a life, to have you be.
But think about this, like the Catholic Bible, the Protestant Bible, it's a different number of chapters.
They have different births for
right?
everything.
But Muslims, we only have